love routine. I've ate. Okay, wait a minute. I've ate carbonara 5 days in a row in the Italy trip. I forgot about that.
I could eat the same thing for dinner 7 nights a week.
Notice how in Italy, in every single restaurant I've went to order that carbonara, it was fire. Some were okay, but it was all kind of fire. I cannot say the same thing. I've went in every single Italian restaurant I've went to, fire food. Every single German restaurant I went to, fire food. Every single Polish restaurant I went to, fire food. Guess who I can't say that to?
And as long as I enjoy it and not get too.
The best food I've ever had was in Switzerland. Oh my god. Switzerland had like crazy, like the quality of the food was crazy. Never had that kind of quality in my life. That shit was like actually like, oh my god, that shit was insane. That shit was, oh my god.
Concerned about it. Like I don't.
Peace and a date? The fuck you mean? With who?
No, right fast. You see how there's a white reflection? Can you match it so it's like perfectly behind the white reflection? So it's reflecting him. Ultra realistic. Dude.
Yo!
Only picture thoughts? Dude, it's actually it's actually metal. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my god. Dude, you know what's so funny? I'm gonna say it right now. This is gonna be so controversial. I don't care. The best restaurants I've been to in the UK are all American themed restaurants. I don't care! I don't care! I will die in the hill! I will die in the hill! That shit was fire! It's my favorite restaurants. No, not even the Indian restaurants. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. But I like the American restaurants so much better than anything in the UK. I think it's fire. I think the whole, like, the vibes are fire as well. Dude, it's fire. It's fire. Fire 4K. Anyway, what was I doing?
My parents definitely are of the opinion, the position. That,
Good Nando's is really good. Nando's is okay. Like, it's okay. It's like okay food. Like if you went to the Philippines and you had Nando's there, I would have been like, oh, it's okay. You need a really good one? No, I had a really good Nando's before, and I'm like, oh, it's good. It's okay. It's okay. The Greg's is okay as well. Like if I had to eat it, I wouldn't complain. Like I'm like okay.
You have to have some. If you had salad last night, you can't have a salad tonight. So I grew up, and it would be like you would eat.
Sorry, pause. What did you say? Did you see the news of the police and the PH stopping the plan of a group of students to carry out a shooting that they were radicalized by the neo-Nazis online? And where were you when you were during this, Demi? Shut the fuck up! Shut up! I'm gonna say this. In the Philippines, you're gonna see and you're gonna meet a lot of people, especially in uni, that think it's so funny to be racist, unfortunately. You're gonna see a lot of like kids who think it's so funny and whatever, that thinks that they are genuinely special in life, and they're out to do something special in their life, and in reality they're no one special. And so to be special, they'll do something radicalized, which is crazy, audacious, something to finally get their parents to actually look at them. And it is what it is, as such, in many cases.
On Monday, let's just say you would have like chili. Then on Tuesday, you can't have chili. So you would have like, let's say, some curry. Then On Wednesday, you would eat
I went through an alt-right phase as a kid, and the internet is a scary place for a child. I do not think that the internet should be even available for children, honestly. I don't think my kid will be... If I ever have a kid, I just don't trust them to have unsupervised internet access. The internet is too... It's too much.
the leftover chili, and on Thursday, you would eat the leftover curry. For me, it extends the amount of time.
I honestly think that it's the parents' job to look at what your kid is doing. I would 100% look. I'm sorry, dude. I'm gonna be very I'm not gonna like hide it to my kid or something. I would be very open. I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry. It's not that I don't trust you. It's that I don't trust people that you may be talking to online. And I have to make sure that you're okay. And I hope that you are comfortable with me like snooping and stuff. But I'm gonna snoop. I'm gonna be honest with it. I'm gonna look. It's just not safe. EP Sloth, I get 3 months, and when you are and when you are an adult, you'll thank me for this, okay? I know you'll probably hate me now for not having your privacy or whatever, but no, you're gonna thank me in the future when you weren't groomed or some bullshit, or you're not talking to some random fucking 30-year-old as a fucking 12-year-old. Dude, it is what it is, man. I do think that you're supposed to supervise. The internet is not safe. And you think that just because it has like a childlike fucking priority or whatever, suddenly it's safe? No, it's not. There's always a way. There's always a way, dude. There's always some weirdos that will find a way. I don't trust that. I literally don't trust that.
That a food is in the fridge. I don't like to carry that much food debt in my refrigerator. We don't do this because my wife is normal and I'm insane. But when I'm home alone, I cook like
I would have open converse with my kid about it. Like, I'll be super open about it. I just like, you're a good mother, Demi. So how old is your son? Don't have one yet.
chili, and then for dinner I have chili, and then for lunch the next day I have chili, and then for dinner the next night I have chili.
I remember this one time. I don't know if I told you guys the story. I think I probably did. There's this one time my family went out all together and not me. And I was alone in the house with my maid. Yeah, feminator. For 2 weeks straight, I'm pretty sure, 2 weeks straight. My maid would be like, so what do you want for lunch? I want eggs and rice. Scrambled eggs and rice. Okay, next day. So what do you want? Scrambled eggs and rice. So what do you want next day? Scrambled eggs and rice. And then the next day, my maid didn't even ask anymore. She just came in with eggs and rice. And I was like, oh my god, this is what I wanted. And it was so crazy. My maid can cook anything. She can cook anything. If I wanted adobo, like a full-on, like, home-cooked meal, it would have been fine. But no, I shit you not. Her eggs and rice is perfectly seasoned. I asked my mom to do the same one time when they came back home, like in a random time, right? I asked my mom to do the same thing. Wasn't as good. I'm sorry, dude. I love my mom. I love her cooking. But the eggs and rice wasn't as good. I don't know what my maid does with those eggs and rice, but it tastes so fucking good. Like, it tastes genuinely good. Like, I don't know what she puts in it. I don't know what she does with it. But, like, dude, it was perfect. Genuinely perfect. And I'm like, damn, bro. So my maid had the easiest time of her life when I was alone in that house for 2 weeks. All she did for 3 minutes straight, eggs and rice, baby. That's all I wanted for like 2 weeks straight.
And I'm breakfast. I'll mix it up because I gotta eat faster. I can't afford to be warm.
And you still don't want to hire her sister, Demi? Because I want to be alone in the house. I do. I do like being alone in the house. I don't want to. You know what? My mom. That's actually. You know what? That's crazy. You have to be hired by my mom, dude. My mom literally said this. But anak, if you want anything, she can call ate and then cook it exactly the same way as we do it. Come on. Dude, just hire her. You have the money. And I'm like, is it common to have a maid in the Philippines? Yeah, super. Everybody has a maid in the Philippines. If you're middle class, super, extremely. Every house has a maid's room.
Stuff up, I'll just have a bowl of Vector or something instead.
Not really.
But
Middle class, yeah, you can afford a maid unless you have that many kids.
for lunches and dinners, I'm like chili, 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 chili. She's like, eh. Finally, I
You're just
suggested.
rich? No. No. When I was younger, no. We were like poor as fuck and getting by and stuff. And and we'd have leaks on the roof every single fucking time it rained. And we'd never be able to like afford to like, fix it real quick or something. And we just have the buckets every time it fucking like rained. We'd get the fucking buckets and shit and get all the like dripping water and whatever.
Sushi, the food I knew she wanted to eat anyway.
No. My dad had a figurine robot later in life, super later in life, way later in life. He finally like locked in, and he really wanted to have the childhood that he didn't have growing up, and wanted to have the toys that he wanted growing up that he wasn't allowed to. So when he finally had money, he spent it on the hobbies that he always wanted to do. But it was very later in life. I'm talking about when I was younger. I think that only happened for him where he was really like getting there was when I was 18 is when I finally had my own room. I only had my own I had to share my like where I sleep because we didn't have the room for me. So I had to share me sleeping with my dad and mom until I was like 16. So yeah, I only had my own room at like 17 and yeah, 16.
And she's like, if that's what you want. Daryl. I named 7.
Where did you sleep? In the middle, in between my dad and mom. DJ, I think it's 3 months, and Kai
Well,
Jr.
that
3
much time
months.
has passed, but also hiding.
Yeah, that's why it was super hard for my parents when I finally was gonna go to uni and stuff. And I was like 15 and shit, and then finally was gonna go to uni, and every single time I had to go back home and shit, they were like, "What? Do you want a condo?" and stuff. Did you know how much rent it cost for that condo for 4 well, it was technically a 1 bedroom and a half, and we converted it for 4 people. And 4 people. That costed us $150 a month. Yes. $150 a month for a 1 bedroom and half for my sister, me, and my brother.
In other cuisines. No
Total.
Greg.
Not per person.
I wish my girlfriend liked sushi. I would say it's like a blessing and a curse. I think Chibli could make like a
Oh
joke.
no, 4 people were too much. I started like genuinely tweaking out when my eldest brother like moved into the fucking condo. That shit was when it was like 3, it was okay. It was fine. But 4, no, 4 was too much. Are you the youngest child? Yes. It was too much. Oh my fucking god. You know why it was too much? Because I had a bunk bed with me and my sister, and then my eldest brother, would sleep in the couch. Like, not the couch, but we didn't have a couch because the condo was too small. So we had a recliner chair, and that's how he would sleep. Bro, no, we didn't have a couch. We had to pull like the you know that like couch? No, not couch, but like that one chair that can recline and puts the foot up. No, not a foldable bed. Lazy boy! Yes! Oh my god, I got so mad. No, let me tell you the wait, you know what? Let me tell you the story of that stupid fucking lazy boy. Oh my god! No, dude, that actually pissed me off. What the fuck is this? Oh, I think I misspelled paint. Hold on. This is how small the condo was. It was like this. Okay? Here is the door. Here is the kitchen. Here is a TV. Here is a gigantic fucking dining table with tung tung like that. Like, you know what I mean? Here is a border. And this is my bunk bed with my sister. Here's my PC setup. Here's her PC setup. Here is the closet. And here's the balcony that unfortunately nobody went to because we had no space to put anything. So this became a hoarder's corner. So yeah, that became boarded up. Nobody could ever go outside because that shit had boxes upon boxes. And then here is the restroom. And here is the half bedroom that could only fit like one bed and then like a little like thingy. And this is where my brother that became a doctor slept. I slept here, and here's my brother. For some reason, I put a chair here that was perfect, a very tiny chair that was perfect. My dad, in an auction house, for some reason, always wanted a lazy boy in his life. And do you know how small this condo is? Okay, do you see this? Do you see how small this is? I shit you not. He just brought on in a lazy boy out of fucking nowhere because he said, I want to be in this lazy boy whenever I visit the condo. It took up this amount of space in the fucking condo. And so every single time I had to get ready for school, I had to literally go like little like skinny girl had to walk in her sideways to go to the restroom to go and fucking take a shower. Bro, this was even like before it opened, okay? So when it actually opened and my brother is sleeping in this couch when he had to like sleep somewhere, I had to wake him up to put up the fucking lazy boy so I could like pee in the night. Oh my god, dude, this shit was too much. And then not only that, my sister had an issue back in the day, okay? I don't know if she has this issue anymore, but back in the day, my sister oh, I got triggered, sorry. I remembered it again. She would put her dishes with the still in the instead of putting the leftover stuff inside the trash can after she ate. No! She would just leave it in the fucking sink because she has never lived a life without a maid. She has never lived a life without a maid. So instead of putting the dishes in the trash can and throwing it out or something, she would just leave those dirty dishes in this fucking sink. And you know what happened because of that? Cockroaches. Cockroaches started to happen. Oh my god. Oh my god. Cockroaches literally in this small ass condo started happening, and that's when I started to become a chud. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't a chud before. I was very slim, thick. You know, not well. I wouldn't say slim, but like you know, thick enough. You know what I mean, brother? This is when I started ordering out. This was the story of my obsession with ordering out, because I could not handle the fact that my sister would do this. I would refuse to clean up after her. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm not cleaning up after you. I'm not doing it. So I started ordering out. I started buying Pizza Hut, and it costed only like $3. And I started ordering like McDonald's. It only cost like goddamn fucking $4 for an entire meal. I started ordering a lot because things were just not that expensive. It's the Philippines, you know what I mean? And that's when it started to happen. That's when I started to like gain weight because you know I'm
Truck
ordering out.
origin story time.
And it's so funny because like it was my first time having this kind of freedom to order stuff. So instead of me ordering like healthy food, which there was like so many like available like healthy food or whatever, I started ordering the unhealthy things. So it was my first time with genuine like freedom of buying food and stuff, and I've never been able to like order that kind of food before, so I started shutting out, yo. I started like really shutting out, gaining like 10 pounds per year. Boom, boom, boom. So in